Okay, New Zealand race number 7, and this is a standing start event, and they're about to get set. Thank you to Bob Lane, and good afternoon to you, Bob. Take care, and we'll be catching up with you during the week. They're racing New Zealand.
Loading it underway was Patch Adams, back markers Cool Hand Luke and Sly Flying on the journey. The Power of Wealth hasn't yet settled. As they settle down, All Heart and Morris McHenry got away in the Iguazu Restaurant Summer Cup by 2.5 to 3. Beagles together settled in the trail. Falcon Rises show going lickety split round the outer. They're followed back on the inside. Napoleon Elsu's raced up into the 1-1 quickly for David Butcher. 2.5 away Hurricane Rufus. Facton on Berber on its outside, followed Patch Adams, then Sly Flying, Cool Hand Luke, and trying to make up some leeway. 3 lengths away after galloping early is the Power of Wealth, and through the straight they come. There's 15 to 18 over this field, down past towards the judge. 2,050 to go, and Falcon Rise and Peter Ferguson by 2. All Heart perfectly situated in the trail. Its stablemate Faces the Breeze, Elsu the race favourite. 3 back on the inside as Eagles together. They're followed Napoleon, who's worked off the markers. They're followed by Hurricane Rufus, Sly Fly and Facton on Verba, the Power of Wealth and Patch Adams and Cool Hand Luke and Anthony, but they bring up the rear. Into the back they swing now. The listed Iguazu Restaurant Summer Cup, our second leg of pick 6 in the leader. Down on the inside is Falcon Rise, Kaikura Cup winner by 2. On the inside All Heart, 2 lengths away. Eagles together is going nicely tonight. About 2 back then to Elsu. They're followed by Napoleon, who's in the 1-1. Sly Flying getting through on the inside of Napoleon. Then Facton on Verba. Philip Butcher gave it rain, is swishing round the outside. They're followed Hurricane Rufus, the Power of Wealth, Patch Adams second last, and Cool Hand Luke is still the tail ender. Round they come, just over 1,250. Iguazu Restaurant Summer Cup listed event, and Falcon Rises going strongly by 2 to All Heart. Moving up on the outside is, as they come down, Facton on Verba. Elsu now has the perfect 1-1 sit, the favourite. 3 back on the inside, Eagles together, 31.4 first quarter, last mile. They're followed by Napoleon, who's 3 back on the running line. 4 back is Hurricane Rufus. He's on the outside of Sly Flying. They get the bell. They're followed down on the inside. The Power of Wealth, Patch Adams, they pack up. And Cool Hand Luke, the tail ender. Out of the straight, Iguazu Restaurant Summer Cup. And the leader down on the inside, Falcon Rise, Stoney, just from Facton on Verba. All Heart and stablemate Elsu, the 1-1, getting the perfect trip. 62.4 was the half. There followed Napoleon. Eagles together down on the inner. Hurricane Rufus, Sly Flying, Cool Hand Luke going up and around Patch Adams, and the Power of Wealth now relegated back to last, and Facton on Verba. Facton on Verba poked its head in front of Falcon Rise for Philip Butcher. They're followed then by Elsu. All Heart's getting a nice run. They're followed Napoleon, plenty of speed as they work off the back. They're followed by Eagles together. Hurricane Rufus, Cool Hand Luke, Sly Flying, for the Power of Wealth and Patch Adams is second last. Round towards a turn they come. This listed event, the Iguazu Restaurant Summer Cup, they turn their heads for home, and Facton on Verba and Philip Butcher from Falcon Rise. Elsu out into the centre of the track. Napoleon storming home down the outside. All Heart and Sly Flying looking for racing room, but Elsu, the favourite, quickly put pay to them. Elsu starts to draw clear. Iguazu Restaurant Summer Cup all over. Elsu, Napoleon, Sly Flying. That's the way they've finished. They're followed All Heart, Hurricane Rufus. Then we had Patch Adams, Facton on Verba, Eagles together, the Power of Wealth, Cool Hand Luke, and on the inside, Falcon Rise.
He's all class, Elsu. New South Wales 150, Super Tab $1.80, Unitab $1.70. He's right up there with the best from New Zealand, up there with the Jack Cades and the Justin Excuses. And speaking of Jack Cade, we'll see him in action in the SEW Euro Drive Victoria Cup at Moonee Valley.
A bit cooler now, good strong cooler breeze blowing at the moment. Track is fast for the program, which...
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Jimmy Curtin's going to need lots of luck here. If they go very hard, he may settle, but, gee, 2,700 metres when you're fighting your driver and 10 other rivals is an awfully long way. Guys, I'm going Qatari Testament to beat Lennon and High Caliber, the Whale.
Yep, I'm going value here, Mick. I'm going High Caliber to upset Qatari Testament and Bubba running on strongly.
Luke, how do you see the derby?
I'm with Qatari Testament to beat Lennon for second and High Caliber for third. Should be a great race. Here's the call with LB Gun.
Thanks, Luke. Group 1. Woodland Stud, Great Northern Derby. For the 3-year-olds, Qatari Testament the favourite. Line looks pretty good. Into the back they go. Group 1 status, Woodland Stud, Great Northern Derby. There's the green light. They're off the 3-year-olds, and Great Western began pretty well, and so also did High Caliber. Win for You, hard driven out early by McKendry. Tumble began brilliantly from the second road draw. Southern Soki's on the journey, so also is Fake Denario. 2.5 away, Bubba, followed then by Lennon on the outside as they work round now. Is Classic Soki getting back like Messiah, and the race favourite Kotari Testament is last in the Derby. There's about 15 to 18 first to last. They round the bend, 2,200 metres to go, and High Caliber and Brent Mangos, the 800 race, it's sponsored driver by 2 to the stablemate in the trail as they come down. That is Great Western. Tumble and Colin de Philippi is holding third, 2.5 away. Win for You. They're followed by Southern Soki, then Fake Denario, 2 lengths to Bubba. They're followed by Lennon, then we've got then we've got Classic Flyer. Second last, Like Me Sire, race favourite Kotari Testament at the back of the field, still 15 lengths off this leader. Group 1 Woodland Stud, Great Northern Derby field out of the straight now towards the 1,800 metres, and Brent Mangos is going to dictate the terms on the Barry Purton trained runner, and leads as they swing down the back now. High Caliber by 2.5 to Great Western. Lying third is Tumble. They're followed peeling out now. Win for You. Its stablemate is 3 out, will go forward, and that is Bubba. On the back of Bubba is Lennon. 1.5 back on the inside now is Southern Soki. They're followed Classic Fire. There's Kotari Testament being sent forward on the outside of Fake Denario, and Like Me Size at the back of the field. They come off the back, 1,400 metres to go, and the leader is High Caliber in the Derby now from on the outside. Lennon shooting up. Lennon on the outside and High Caliber on the inner. The trailer is Great Western. On the outside then is Bubba. They're followed by Win for You. Back on the inside, 4 deep now is going to be Tumble, then Classic Flyer, 1.5 Fake to Know. Oh, the favourite Sensation. It's being pulled up on the journey. Kotari Testament, something's got to miss. Down towards the judge they come, they get the bell. 28.8 the first quarter of the last mile, and the favourites out of the contest, and Lennon at stablemate the leader. Lennon now from Bubba on the outside without cover. Down on the inside is High Caliber. 1-1 Win for You. There's Southern Soki zooming round the outside for Ken Barron. Classic Flyers trying to follow it through. Great Western on the inside. The half in 61 seconds. They're followed by Like Me Sire, Fake Denario and Tumble, and the race favourites out of the contest. Kotari Testament down the back. Group 1 Woodland Stud, Great Northern Derby's only 9 over the field, and Lennon is the leader. Lennon from Southern Soki looming up on the outside. Bubba's right there in the centre. They're followed High Caliber getting a nice cosy run in the trail. Classic Flyer. They're followed then between runners by Tumble. On the inside then to Great Western. Like Me Size back in the field. In fact, Tumble's back in the field with Fake Denario. It was the other runner of Jeff Smalls as they come towards a turn. Win for You. Round they come. That was up handy earlier. Lennon goes for home in the Derby. Southern Soki's ready to pounce. Then we've got out wider now. Win for You coming hard. The leader is Lennon, followed by High Caliber. Southern Soki, Win for You towards the outside for McKendry. Win for You and McKendry. Southern Soki, they'll knuckle down. Win for You on the outside. Oh, close. Southern Soki, Win for You. And getting through now would have been Great Western. Great finish to the Derby. They were followed then by, on the inside, Tumble. Then we had High Caliber, Fake Denario, followed Like Me Sire, Bubba, and back towards the rear, Classic Flyer. Great finish. Southern Soki, number 5, fighting it out with number 4. That is Win for You. Here's the action replay. And it's either Win for You on the outside or Southern Soki. Win for You just gets the upper hand by the look of things. Close to home. There's not much in it. Going towards a line. Outside. The judge just confirms outside 4, 5 and 3 in the Derby.
All right, Albie, thank you. Great race to the Woodlands.
From New Zealand on race 9, some interference, and there's been a disqualification. Number 5 was disqualified in that one for bumping into the favourite. Now, the numbers are 4, 3 and 11. It originally came second. It's been disqualified from that one. So there are the new dividends there. $53.40 for the winner. All right, it's coming through.